States Tag Team titles. Coming to the ring, this is the combination of the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion, Too Hot to Trot Alex Taylor, the Riz God legend Kerry Morton. They are the Southern Six.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time here on Powerrr. The United States Tag Team titles are on the line between a team that has so much, and I'll borrow this word from you, boss, enmity with each other. The Southern Six of the country, gentlemen, meeting once again with the U.S. straps on the line.
And I have to point out, too, Joey G, because you don't always make it down there, but you know the deal, man, will frequent JCP Southeast, and this feud has happened there as well. Like, this isn't just happening on Powerrr proper. These guys have been fighting all over the place, not just at JCP, but in almost every territory.
And their opponents, accompanied by Papa Joe Kazana. This is a team of the Brute from Bullhead Ranch, AJ Kazana, White Lightning Casey Kazana. They are the NWA United States Tag Team Champions, the Country Gentlemen.
And once again,
Joe was able to get a new copy of that book.
He got a new copy of the book. He's been showing it all around town. He's been taking it on, doing some interviews with some of the local press around here that have been tenacious or contentious, I should say. Yeah, at the very least.
Yeah, I think it looks great. A new silver cover. Well, and maybe it's reinforced with steel.
Oh, that means it's loaded.
Yeah, well,
there we go. Thank you. Thank you for agreeing that it's most likely a loaded weapon.
Well, I mean, you saw what happened to it last time. It was completely disrespected and torn apart. So, you know, I think Papa Joe just wants to make sure that, you know, it's protected. Well,
hey, listen,
the U.S. titles.
Last time we were in the Power Station in Tampa, we had the first ever Blood and Grits match between the Southern Six, which was a combination of Alex and Thrillbilly with the Country Gentlemen, and Joe Kazana was left laying. But now the president of the NWA territories.
Little did you know, when he was laying there, he was now the president of the NWA territories.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, he's throwing his weight around, and he's got a lot of weight.
Yeah,
he's throwing it around mightily.
You know, this is interesting here, boss, because the United States Tag Team Championships are mainly a territory tag team title. That's generally where they're defended, correct? We don't always see them defended on Power.
Yes. In my thinking, it got a little too confusing who's the U.S. tag titles, which are obviously more of a regional title against international titles. It started to get too confusing with the booking, with the fans. And so I said, let's just move these titles out to the territories. Let the boys go out and defend them, which they have, to their credit.
All over the place.
And they've built up these titles, so it's great. But here's the thing. Going into Crockett, I wanted this feud and these titles clarified.
Oh, and it's already turned into a Pier Sixer. I mean, look at this.
Okay.
And you know what's going to take very long. You know, like you said, Joey G, they got a lot of static or enmity, however you want to say it.
So this is the first time these titles have been defended on NWA Power for about, I guess, about a year.
Yeah, absolutely. The Kazanas have been taking them everywhere and defending them everywhere. Whoa. But the Southern Six,
look at that, shades of rock and roll
everywhere
right there.
too, Daddy.
And let me tell you, the Kazanas were hot about having to defend these titles.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially against the Six.
Hey, Papa Joe even called me. He was like, damn it, deals. And I'm like, hey, listen, I didn't have anything
to do with
it.
Alex,
well,
he's opened up the ropes. Here comes Kerry with a huge dive. Look at that impact.
Wings of Mercury. Well, look, I always knew that Kerry James could fly. Alex
is going for it.
Hey,
Alex is going for it. Another dive of his own. And the Kazanas are just getting rocked and rolled.
Yeah, Southern Six have come out here with their hair on fire. And look, they know you don't get paid by the hour. And Alex knows that the beer's on ice at the hotel bar. And there's no reason to take your time here. If you can end the match quick and early, you got to take it. That AJ is a load, and we've seen old KC, the former Bubblegum, he's put a ton of size on, has he not?
Can we talk about the Crockett Cup? Okay?
Oh, well, absolutely.
I don't want to talk about KC's inability to get a driver's license. Okay. Okay. Country Gentlemen, U.S. Tag Champions. The number 1 and 2 seed for Crockett are set. Where are you putting the Country Gentlemen?
Well, I mean, if they hold on to the titles, I think they'd have to be maybe 3 or 4, correct? Because they do hold the title.
Okay, where are you putting the 6?
I think the 6 right now, I mean, I look at them as a top 5 team too, but here's the thing. If they win the titles tonight, then they would slide into that spot, right? Would that drop the Country Gentlemen in the rankings?
You got to figure the 6. if they have the Crockett Cup in their back pocket,
Yeah.
and they're the U.S. Tag Title champions, you got to think they're probably a lock for 3.
I mean, you know, we talked about this before. I think the Southern Six could have been #1 just because they are defending Crockett Cup champions. I mean, they've etched their name into that. And this,
you've let that be known.
yes, and this iteration of the Southern Six, right? It wasn't Thrilly and Alex or Thrilly and Kerry or whatever. It was Kerry and Alex that climbed the mountain last
Say
year.
what you want about these two. They got it done against very, very stiff international competition.
Tag.
And they also went through the Country Gentlemen, did they not, in that tournament too? So the Country Gentlemen, they've been mad about it since then. And that probably what started the whole thing.
They're mad about something always.
Yeah, they're ornery, to say the least.
Joe's taking off his jacket.
Well,
Now let's move.
yeah, trying to muscle up the Brute from Bullhead Ranch.
Yeah, AJ just shifted his weight.
Oh my gosh.
Folks, it's hard to define how big AJ is, but start with your refrigerator and work backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, AJ, a former D1 college football player. I don't know if you knew that.
I did know that.
Scooping a slam, and here comes Casey flying through the air, rocking. Kerry Morton. It comes
Casey's
down hard,
almost
but
as
look
big
at
as
that Kerry.
AJ.
Kerry in the ring.
That's what I was talking about earlier. I mean, Casey at one point, you know, he was kind of a tall string beam, but now he's gotten almost to the size of his brother.
He's trying to keep up with him, want to have that heavyweight
Listen,
style.
I love the fans here in Dothan. I got Joe Kazana yelling at little kids, okay? They're going to help us sell any tickets.
KC, with that little shuffle that he's created.
Into the cover, shoulders are down to retain, and a kick out by the NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion.
But we watched KC get bigger over the last 2 years.
He's huge.
Yeah, well, let's see if he could use that size to his advantage in this matchup. And this crowd here telling Joe Kazana that
yeah, they're giving it to him.
They approve of the outfit, I think.
Yeah, they're giving it to him. And Alex, and look, even though AJ's way bigger than him, Alex ain't scared of nothing.
No. AT ain't scared of
No.
anything.
Running power slam into the cover, kick out.
Any man, beast, whatever it may be, right? AT will stare it down. Whether he comes out on top or not is another thing.
I don't mean to cut you off here, but we got to take a quick break. The NWA United States Tag Team titles are on the line. Do not go anywhere.
Alyssa Marino here, reporting live from Philadelphia with Danny Deals, and we're here to talk about some NWA merch. Let's start off. I'm personally a very big snack fan, and what better way to carry your snacks than in the style of the NWA Powerrr lunchbox. Look,
hold on there, Melissa, real quick.
it's Alyssa.
Whatever. Are you related to Dan? Anyway, check this out. Check out this shirt. See this shirt right here? This is the 80s new wave version. Deal Man's got a deal on it, don't I? Hey, look, I even got another style. Look at me, I'm prepared. Look at this. I got this belt bag. I got it for Melissa, but she didn't like it, so. But hey, it's on the style. It's on the shop. I'm so excited, I can't help it. And
I can't blame you.
Yeah, check this out. Hey, tell them where to find it.
NWA.com/.
NationalWrestlingAlliance.com. Hit the shop button. She's new.
All right, welcome back to the action, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Country Gentlemen taking on the Southern Six.
Yeah, and they've been in control the whole break. And AJ going for something here.
Whoa.
Look at AT trying to escape.
Rolls through. Rolls through.
That's
Shoulders
tricky, Alex
down.
Taylor.
Kick out.
Up to his feet quick, trying to
Can
get
he
the
get
tag.
there? Can he get there? Casey, oh, look at Casey. Had the distraction. The tag was not seen. That was the exact same strategy that the Southern Six used earlier in the match, so.
And I was going to say, that's straight out of their playbook, and I guarantee you that's something that Papa Joe called at some point.
Oh, look at this, Casey. Now when they, using the tag rope to choke out the life of Alex Taylor.
Really what they're doing is taking the stuff that the Southern Six generally does to them, and they're giving it back.
Sometimes familiarity breeds a kind of match which is not that exciting because it's a lot of gamesmanship. Here you see where familiarity breeds excellence. Both teams at their peak after a title, a historic title nonetheless.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of history with the U.S. tag titles, and they're trying to improve their position in the Crockett Cup.
A lot on the line here.
And the Southern Six is hot, make no question about it, that they don't have a higher ranking in the Crockett Cup, being the defending champions, I will say.
Ooh, and the ticket, the Riz God,
Look at
firing
this.
on all cylinders.
He's moving.
McCary, House of Fire.
Wow, taking out both members of the Country Gentlemen, both brothers, getting a beat down, courtesy
two
of
brothers.
the future legend.
And two guys that are close as brothers.
Kerry
Joe's
Morton's
starting to-
feeling it.
Yeah, Papa Joe's freaking out over here on
As
the
he should be.
outside.
Springboard into a cutter.
Beautiful.
Will that be enough?
Say what you want about Kerry Morton as a human being. He can wrestle.
I think he's a great human being. I mean, what are we talking about? Whoa! Spun right out of that. AJ lost him for a second in the lights.
Oh, no, 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 no. Spine buster.
Caught him there.
Okay, has Kerry ever picked up a tab for you?
Yeah.
Where?
Someplace where they
Cotton Eye
serve
Joe's.
water. Into a kick out.
Like Shoney's? Or?
Oh, no. Cotton Eye Joe's. It's in East Tennessee.
Casey Kazana thought he had the match won right there. And
Yeah, couldn't believe it.
now Papa Joe, he's got to open that playbook. Or rule book, I guess I should say.
They're thinking of any other tricks the Southern Six have pulled on
and
him that they can
Alex sidestepping.
Ooh,
Now
ooh.
trying to muscle over. AJ Kazana. Oh, he's got him up on the shoulders. Look at
at
the
the
green
strike.
whistle. And a tag is made.
I don't know if he knew the tag was made.
6-speed. 6-speed connects.
I don't know if they realize Casey's
Oh
legal.
my
He just
God.
blasted him into Sunday.
Took him right out of his boots with that. Step up Enziguri. And
Well, here comes Joe Kazana. What's
Joe
he want
Kazana's up
here?
on the apron. Joe Kazana's up on the apron. And he's had
This
enough
is a
of
bad
with these
look for our
Morton
territorial.
boys.
This is a bad look for our territorial president.
Oh, no, no, no. Kerry's got him. Kerry's got him. Kerry's got him. Oh, no. Punched by his own son.
Kerry's a second
Stacked up by
generation. He saw that
Kerry.
coming.
Kick out.
Kerry saw that coming. Come on now.
Oh, right to the throat.
Ooh, smother special.
I think Joe's down there bleeding like a stuck
Oh, my
pig.
God. Joe Kazana's hurt. Springboard. Oh, no water in the pool. Crash and burn for Casey.
Yeah, and you said it looked like he slipped on that top
Wait
turnbuckle a little bit too.
Stacking up. Oh, he's got the tights. He's got the tights. Oh, my God, he did it.
The winners of the match and new NWA United States Tag Team Champions, the Southern Six.
Unbelievable. Pulling at the tights. Kerry Morton gets the victory.
New chance. Hey, beers on you tonight, Kerry.
It wasn't pretty. I'm not sure it was legal, but they got it done.
From Crockett Cup winners to now NWA United States Tag Team Champions, the Southern Six are shining bright like the stars in the southern sky.